Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today, and thank you for joining me in Pootles Advent Countdown. These are 24 projects coming out to you 2 a week all the way through and into December. I've already had a load, not quite at the halfway point, but getting there. And this is today's project. It is a table bag, and I love it. And if you're anything like me, you will have a table on Christmas Day, or when you're having your Christmas meal, groaning under the weight of food and bowls and plates, and cutlery and glassware, all sorts. So a little bag with a little treat inside is lovely, and I've done this for quite a few years now. It depends on who's going to be receiving it, but you could put some maybe after dinner mints in here, you could put a lottery ticket, you could put some sweeties or little treats or something, anything, but they are gorgeous bags. Open up quite big. Inside there, the finished dimensions, can't remember, what is it? It is 2 by 2 inches that way round and 4 centimetres that way, so that's going to be 5 by 5 by 10 centimetres, and obviously there is a little groove there, and depends on how much you're filling it as to what you're going to fit inside or how bulgy or not it's going to be. But I love it, and I love this stamp set. Right, piece of paper, 6 by 8.5 inches. I've gone with this colour mostly because I've got another kitchen or another decor piece coming, and I'm going to do it in a different colour palette, but I went with this one, candy cane lane paper, 6 by 8.5 inches, which is 22 by 15.5 centimetres. Okay, it's a 2, 4, 6, 8 bag basically. So on the long side, score it every 2 inches at 2, 4, 6 and 8, which is 5, 10, 15 and 20 centimetres. Then on the short side, score it at 2 inches, which is 5 centimetres. Turn it over and score it at 5.5, which is 13 centimetres. And we want that because we want that section at the top, oh, thump the tripod, to fold in a different way. And I love it. I love to have extra bits and pieces on my Christmas table. My mum and I, we don't try and outdo each other, but we have, for a number of years, tried to see who can get the most vegetables on the table. She set the record at 16 different vegetables for Christmas dinner one year. Yep, only my mum could do it, and she's a remarkable cook, my mum. And Christmas dinner is her finest moment, I guess. I mean, actually, to be fair, a regular roast dinner, she will put out goodness knows how many vegetables. But yeah, we have loads on our tables. And you've got plates and chargers, and you've got crackers and all sorts. So you don't want to have a massive table gift, but maybe just a little one. And that works very well. So, okay, I've chatted away. I've burnished everything. This one at the top, I've burnished in the opposite direction. And now we're going to start trimming. So I'm going to grab my big scissors. And this bit here, the thin part, that's the top, this is the bottom. So, oops, throw it across your desk. Cut away that section down at the bottom there. And then cut straight up the other one. So there's 3 more score lines. Cut straight up them. And then I'm going to run some fuse down here and bring it round. Now, as I said, I've got another decor piece coming. It's actually my advent calendar for the year, and I've set it in a particular colour that's going to match my kitchen because that's where it's going to live. But yeah, the thing with Stampin' Up! Is that you can find a paper that's going to match any room in your house. So if your table is set up in reds and golds, go with this one. If it's in greens, go with the presents and pine cones. So, okay, so I folded in my sides. That's the back because that's where my seam is. This one here, that's the front. So put your adhesive on there and bring it up. Pop your goodies and treats inside. Establish that you have got the front. Poke in at the sides and at the top, and it will stop where we've got this score line. So you won't get it, it won't bend any further there. It will go slightly at the side, so just gently use your fingers to help it into place. And then I've got our gold binder clips. I don't remember if it's 6 or 10 that you get in a pack. I want to say it's 10, which, you know, that could be plenty for a family or Christmas dinner. So that's the bag closed up. Now to decorate. And these pieces, now this one is 2 by 2. This is 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, or in metric go 5 by 5 by 4.5. Now this bag is 2 inches wide, so if you went like that, it's not going to fit quite right. So I liked this sort of diamond finish to it. And I've got the tin of tag stamp set. Now this is designed to go with the tin of tag set, which I haven't yet made. Shh. But I will do. But you know, keep using the stamps. So I went for This Is For You before. Am I going to go with the same one, Making Spirits Bright? I don't know. Where's Making Spirits Bright? It's not going to fit on that. With Lovewood, but it's a bit boring. Let's get that the right way up. This is the blessing of photopolymer stamps you can see through. Am I going to get Joy to the World in? Just about. We'll go with that one, Joy to the World. Obviously you can stamp whatever sentiment you fancy, so I'm just grabbing a block. This one is a C block. This is the most versatile block there is, the C block. Right, chocolate chip ink. And what I've done is I'm putting the corner, I'm using my grid paper as a guide here. So I'm using this straight line, lining that corner up with it in the bottom corner. And then I know I'm in a straight line. I'm going to make sure this is square on my block. So again, I'm looking through my block and I've got it lined up on a straight line. And then follow it down. And there we go. So that is nicely in the centre. That was a perfect fit, wasn't it? Oh, I'm happy about that. Okay, so I went with chocolate chip because that's the colour of the background, but it's actually not, it's early espresso, and I keep using the chocolate chip. Do you know what's wrong with me? For goodness sake. There we go. Little gold stars. Now I said in a video the other day that we've got the enamel shapes in the colours, and then we've got metallics instead of neutrals. I'm looking for stars. And these are the metallic ones. So you get a sheet of, there you go, that's a full sheet of gold and a full sheet of silver. No, I haven't got any full sheets left. Really good price. So there we go. Right, so my stars. One at the bottom and then two each, or one on each side. And I'm going to get that on there before I then put the ribbon on, or the baker's twine. So I've just put adhesive down the middle. Position it up. And then I did have, oh I have still got it, the real red baker's twine. And I'm going to try and do the same as I did on the milk bottle that I did the other day. 3 times, 3 loops. I've now got 3 lengths of the twine and I'm just going to tie a bow. And concentrating, not talking. There we go. And, oh, that was way too much, but, you know. Bow challenged over here. Trim off the excess. Grab my mini glue dots. And I'm going to fold this in half because these are thicker. These are wider than my knot. On the top. Oh, didn't leave the glue behind. This is now where I stick everything to me. And there we go. Nice little table bag gift. What do you think? I'd love to have one of those on my table that had been gifted to me. I might make one and give it to my husband and say, can you fill it please? And he might. We can put all sorts in there. But really cute and so sweet and just lovely as that little extra gift. So anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.